Welcome back to the In the Clinic podcast with Rob. And in this video today, we will be reviewing why people fail at their fitness programs, why it happens, especially at the beginning of the year. So if you are sitting there, it's already mid-January and you're not sure why you can't get started, or you're not even sure where to start, this video is for you. So my name is Rob Sumner, owner of Sumner Specialized Physical Therapy and Specialized Strength. I really do these videos and podcasts solely because there's a ton of people out there in pain, and I don't want you to be one of them. So I'm really looking to improve your life in any way, from health, wellness, fitness, a physical therapy, anything that helps your life. And if one person out there gets some help out of this, man, job done, job accomplished. So overall, let's get started. Christmas, New Year's. It's been a little bit since we had our last podcast. The end of the year is always kind of a hustle and a bustle, and we know that you're going to get some downtime. And I always look forward to that New Year's, Christmas, New Year's Eve holiday, because we're in the office less, but everything just kind of slows down. I think we'll work maybe 6 days in 2 weeks, if that, and it really gives me an opportunity, one, to reflect, and when I reflect, it's about the year, my life, my family, business, health, wellness, everything that involves those important factors. They come into play. And it's really nice because I know that there's a springboard coming on January 1st that propels you into the next year. So anytime that you have something that closes, it naturally leads to something that will open. So anything that comes to an end is a perfect opportunity for a new beginning. So with that New Year's, it's always nice for me because starting a new year coincides with reflection. And it gives me an opportunity to decide where we want to go as a family, as a business, as my personal journey. Where do I want to go in 2023? So this is really good. But after the holidays over and Christmas ends, it's always interesting because my wife is an individual that loves Christmas. She's one that in October we're putting out Christmas stuff. Even before Halloween hits, we're starting to prepare for the Christmas season. So once Christmas is over, my lovely wife, she actually cried. She cried because she enjoyed Christmas so much, and the festivities and the decorations and the lights and we got a real tree that we put in our vaulted ceiling in our living room that's about 14 feet tall. So she just loved it so much that she ended up crying. And it is perfect for an individual that loves Christmas so much that she was born on Christmas Day. So truly, it is in her DNA to love Christmas and everything about it. So, and I'm happy for her because Christmas morning, we got big snowflakes of snow. We already had snow on the ground, so it was really that white Christmas perfect morning for her, and it was a good Christmas. I'm happy. She did a great job with all the decorations and all of the gift giving and the festivities. So Christmas also gave me an opportunity to meet up with my nephew Austin, who's 21. He's got this big tricked out snowmobile that he loves, and I've got my 1990s snowmobiles, and it was good. It was good to be able to just tootle around with him and play and learn about his life and how he's doing. He's currently becoming a lineman, so he's gonna be off building his own life soon. So it's good to be able to spend some time with him. Over this time too, we hit some extreme cold as well. We got down into the minus 20s, and it got pretty chilly that I wasn't sure if my chickens were going to make it. I built him this new luxury chicken house it's really like a shed, and I wasn't sure how they do, so I had to insulate it and put some heat lamps in there, and they're still producing some eggs, so that's good. So they're doing well. But the biggest thing that I learned over Christmas break is how much I like a whiskey sour. My wife had got me a mixing set and cards so we could mix drinks. My lovely sister-in-law and family came up, and they had me mix drinks for them. And through this process of making simple sugars and different things that you can mix, I found that the whiskey sour is the one. And my lovely sister-in-law got me for Christmas a dry fly whiskey out of Spokane that's close to us, aged 3 years, and wow, hands down, the best whiskey I've ever had in my life. And it didn't last long. So between the whiskey sour and that whiskey, it didn't last long. So it was a really good Christmas. It's a good transition for us to sit back and reflect on our lives, but more so, it helps us propel forward from that end of the year into what we want out of this year. So really what we're talking about today is how do you stay on task with a goal? How do you stay on task with a resolution? How do you stay on task to make sure that you're actually going to hit that goal? Because if you look at people in general, 92% of people won't make it to February 1st. The resolution will be dropped or their goal will be dropped and they won't make it. So how do we get it to the point where people can actually accomplish it? So let's get into that right now. So the biggest thing in reflecting on why people won't accomplish their goal is because, number one, they just have to commit. Many times we have this perfectionist attitude that we have to have everything perfect to start something. We have to have everything lined up just right so that we feel we won't fail. And in the process of trying to create the perfect scenario, our brain tricks us to tell us all the reasons why it's either not perfect or it's not going to work, which then leads to indecision. And that indecision just paralyzes us from ever really making a step forward in our goal. So what do? You commit. You commit by just taking the step forward and acknowledging that it will never be perfect, but we're just going to take the smallest step forward towards the goal and then just build upon it. And we're going to build upon it. But most people won't take this step. Most individuals look for any excuse or reason why they can't. Or they'll do the ultimate fake out, which is now's not the best time. So here's the key. When you're the most busy and you have the most things going on, that's the perfect time to actually add your change. Because what truly slows people down from accomplishing a goal or a habit is busyness, is time. So if you're constantly waiting for the perfect time where your life's going to slow down, when's that going to be? When's that going to be? When are you going to stop putting things on your plate? So on the other side, if you can truly start something when you're the busiest, that means when life slows down, it's even easier. But then if life ever ramps back up, which it always does, it always gets busy again, you've already proven to yourself that you can develop the habits to be successful with your goal. So what do? You jump in. You jump in. And the best way that I've found to jump into your goal or your resolution or other is committing to something. Purchase something. Purchase a product. Purchase an app. Purchase a course, a mentor, a membership, anything that gets you going in the right direction. Because one, it starts creating a different pattern in your brain that, oh, this is different, this is something new, this is something I'm going to invest time into. And that can be a catalyst that just gets you moving in the right direction. So what do I mean by this? Anytime we're looking to add a new feature or a new category in our business, we're really looking to jump into it. It might be a product issue. It might be a service thing. And from that, we've developed enough data that says our clients want this or they're going to want this. And from that process, we've decided we're going to commit to it. Okay, let's jump in. So one way that I jump in is use software. I'm either going to find a app or an online tool that I could subscribe to that then, one, makes it more efficient and easier for me to execute. So I can leverage software for our business requirements. But what it really does by jumping in and applying that software is that it forces me to start learning. It forces me to start creating momentum in that direction to be able to do it. And it puts that energy in place to keep that problem solving going so that I don't have to sit back and wait. What do I need to do? What's the next step? I just start committing to learning. Committing to, how do I learn this app? How can I apply it to my life? And there have been times, even recently, that I purchased a software program and went, that sucks. Nope. But what I found out is what I don't like. What I didn't like about the software, XYZ, which then I could find the exact one that applied the things that I do like. So it was never really a loss, even though I was out money on it and I didn't use it. It just helped me learn in a different way. So overall, people need or want to make a change. So look for something that can galvanize you. Find the right book. Find the right mentor. Find anything that you can gravitate towards that puts you in positive momentum. It's just a step. Reading a book doesn't mean that you're going to cure cancer or have to do anything grand. It's just a step that gets the ball rolling. So some people who are thinking about fitness or wellness, they never hit a jump-off point. They never get there. They don't know what to do or what to change or what to eat or the program to do or how to do different exercise or even if it's best for them. So all of these indecisions makes it really hard, and again, it paralyzes people. So for us in particular, I'll give you an example. We know when a New Year's goal is about fitness, it's about nutrition, weight loss, strength, balance, whatever it might be, that people don't always know what's the best for them. It leads to indecision, and they end up doing nothing, and by June 1st, you've done nothing. So we're looking to shorten that gap for people, and we're putting on a fitness, nutrition workshop. This is a workshop that individuals will be able to come into, and we just spoon feed them. We give them exactly what they need. Nutritionally, guidance, accountability, from fitness, structured programs, to how to develop consistency, supplements that they can take that will augment their nutrition or their energy levels. We just give it all to them. And the reason we do that is because everybody needs a jump-off point. So this is really for the person who doesn't know where to start. And our workshop, again, is super low cost. We only charge $9 solely because we used to do it for free, and then people would just sign up for it because it was for free, and then they wouldn't show up. So we charge $9 solely because then people show up. And we want to make a difference in people's lives. So this whole workshop is to shorten that gap so that people can get jump started fast in their fitness and nutrition and their goals. So the motive for us is to create positive momentum for people. This is jump off point. They have to commit to, yes, I'm going to go there. I'm going to show up on Tuesday at 11. From there, you can start training the mind. You can start creating consistency. You can start with fitness. Just creating the same habits that you show up or you exercise at home or you go to a gym at the same time every day or every other day. And that consistency builds the habit. You can always augment it with more exercise or resistance training or more sets, reps, other, or different modes of exercise, but you're really committing to the time. And by creating that consistency, it builds the habit. And then the habit is truly what shapes the behavior, which allows you to accomplish a goal. So then you can later add, if you wanted to, nutrition. You can add different changes in what to eat. You can start meal planning. You can still start doing meal preps. And overall, you can start building that consistency to the point where it's small, incremental changes that have now become habit, that then they just fuel themselves. So when you're truly looking to make transformational change in your life, that's how it has to be done. Slow, consistent, habitual. But it only starts from creating a jump off point. People need a jump off point. So whether it's to stop picking your nails, or it's fitness, nutrition, accountability, it's the same. At some point you have to jump in. So anyways, for individuals that are looking to help with their health, wellness, fitness, and that area, again, that workshop is really for people to get them going. But if you're out there thinking about something else that you want to make an improvement of your life, could be knowledge, could be learning, it could be playing the guitar, it could be other, jump in. Jump in. Look for something that you can gravitate towards, that you can grab onto, that will grab you in a way that makes you put positive momentum in front of the other, and then look to build consistency from that entity. By doing that, you can't fail. It's going to happen. Every single day, small incremental changes builds that habit, and bam, next thing you know, 52 weeks later, it's a new year, and it's a new you. All right, team. Hopefully that helped today. Start applying that right now in your life. Jump right in. Find something that you can do, something that you can start applying immediately to make the goals and changes that you want. Seek guidance, seek mentors, seek programs, software, books, courses, anything that you could do that will help galvanize you to the goal that you want. And the best method is to find a way to be held accountable. So finding mentors or other entities, friends, family that will hold you accountable to your goal. Okay, team, thanks for listening today. I will catch you on the next In the Clinic with Rob podcast. And as always, thank you for being a loyal listener. See you next time.